NutriWell Health is a pioneer organization in the area of wellness through lifestyle correction, using telephonic and video-based remote patient management systems. The founder of the organization, Dr. Shikha Nehru Sharma, a medical graduate from Maulana Azad Medical College, has integrated modern diagnostic methods like blood tests and thorough medical history with traditional Vedic nutrition knowledge and kitchen herbs like tulsi, ginger, amla, and many more. Regular compliance monitoring and motivation counseling through voice calls, video calls, chat, and a dedicated mobile app completes the protocol. At NutriWell Health, we have a belief system that the human body has an infinite capacity to heal. The NutriWell Health team of dedicated professionals, consisting of qualified doctors and nutritionists, collaborate to give optimum patient support to deliver successful patient outcomes in the comfort of their homes. Since 1998, thousands of clients within India and overseas have benefited from NutriWell Health services. NutriWell Health has earned the trust and the medical fraternity with the unique healthcare model featured in a Harvard Business Review case study publication.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar. First of all, I would like to welcome our guest, Mr. Anil Sangtani, who is our customer and has joined Nutri Health since. We'll talk it further. And to host this webinar, we have Dr. Reena, who is heading the service and research vertical. So, Dr. Reena, to talk further a few lines on Dr. Reena, she has done BAMS from Tibia Medical College and is associated with Nutri Health for almost 15 plus years. So she has a very good experience in this field. She will talk on the topic that we have chosen today is how to take care of your skin and hair post Holi. So without any further delay, I will hand over this webinar to Dr. Reena to talk on a few lines on the topic. And as we proceed further, we'll talk further on the topics and the questions that will be asked by our audience. So over to you, Dr. Reena.
Yeah. Healthy evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Reena, and in today's webinar, we are going to talk about the post-Holi detox. Basically, as you know, Holi has just finished, and most of us have indulged in a lot of things which we generally don't take, like a lot of sweets, fried food, and most of the time there is no physical activity as such. So today we are going to talk about in this session that what are the things that we can do to detoxify ourselves just after Holi, and how to take care of your skin and how to take care of your hairs post Holi. So the very important thing that we should understand that for detoxification, it is very important that your body should be alkaline, because most of the time take the food which is sugary and which is high in fat or maybe refined flour. So all these things they causes a lot of acid in your body, and it results in a lot of inflammation in your body. So this is the time when we need to have a food or diet which basically neutralizes the effect of acid, and it also makes your body more alkaline. So I would like to start with a few things that you can instantly start today or maybe tomorrow to have a detox effect on your body. For example, lemon water is something that you can take 2 to 3 times in a day, because lemon has a alkaline effect on your body. So don't put any sugar and salt in it. Just take 1 glass of lukewarm water and just squeeze half lemon into it, and then take this 2 to 3 times you can take this water. Second thing that you should take is trifla. So in the form of powder or in the form of capsule, you can take trifla at night with warm water. So these are the 2 things that you should immediately start to see the effect of detox in your body.
Thank you, Dr. Reena. So obviously we have our guest panelist, so we'll be talking about his journey with Nutri Health. So, Mr. Anil, I just wanted to know where are you from and how did you get to know of Dr. Shikha?
Okay, I am from Kuwait, born and brought up in India. Actually, I belongs to Gujarat, and I got the news of the information on Dr. Shikha and her team somewhere by on the social media, like somewhere on the Facebook. My wife was following the pages, and she was watching her videos and the information on that. So from there, I got an idea for Dr. Shikha, and then I went through this enrollment of a diet program for myself. Since I think it's around 15 days, around 15 days.
Okay. So, Mr. Santani, you are from Kuwait. So, initially, what was in any kind of questions you had in your mind before joining? Since you said that you have searched in social media, so any idea if you can share with all our viewers, maybe second thought that might have come to you.
No, nothing on that, because my wife is following the videos, like she sees these videos and data on that regular basis. So based on that discussion, and then we have a discussion with your doctors also, and also the service provider, this customer service also. So based on that, we decided, okay, let's move on with the plan and let's see. So it's just 2 weeks. So after maybe a 1.5 months, we can get an information what exactly is happening and how the things are moving.
Great. So yes, we welcome you to the new journey of NutriHealth, and we wish you good health. And as you proceed further, definitely you'll experience more changes in your body and health improvement. So, if I may ask, if you do you have any medical issue along with any weight issues?
No, I have a hypertension. I'm taking a blood pressure medicine since last 3-4 years. So that's only one case or one thing which I have. But apart from that, no, nothing.
Great. So yes, we'll further talk on the topic. So very quickly, I'll move to Dr. Reena since Holi has just gone, एक दिन ही हुआ है, and अभी भी होली के मूड में है. So of course, मिठाइयाँ भी चल रही हैं साथ साथ, and skin issues भी बहुत frequently we can see. So yes, बहुत लोगों का ये question हो सकता है कि होली की मिठाइयाँ खाने के बाद what could be the after impact, and then how to take care of our skin, hair mein colors bhi reh jate hain, so how do we manage all those changes in our body?
Yeah. So first of all, let's talk about the skincare after Holi. And it is very important because after putting a lot of colors, the skin becomes very dry. So it is very important to moisturize the skin and to provide nourishment to the skin. So first of all, what you have to do, you have to apply oil in your skin, and most of the time you can use coconut oil, you can use sesame oil, you can use olive oil also, and apply it on your skin, especially at night time, so that it absorb properly into your skin. Second thing, that do not rub your skin. Like, we have seen many people, they just rub the colors, so that they can quickly just, get rid of that. But that's not the right time, or that's not the right thing to do actually, because it takes time. The colors, some colors, they merge into your skin. So it takes time. So do not, be harsh with your skin. Do not rub it with anything which is, it's causing damage to your skin. So slightly you can use the, you can use face wash, you can use, and you can just apply oil on your skin. And you can also use Fuller's earth. In Hindi, it is called Multani Mitti. That is also very good. So you can apply it on your face and keep it for 10-15 minutes. And then you can slightly rub it, and then you can wash your face with cold water. So use natural things, use gentle things, so that it is not going to cause any harm to your skin. And similarly for your hairs also, make sure that you apply enough of oil on your hairs after that, because your scalp become very dry and hairs also becomes very dry. And you can use any herbal shampoo which contains amla, which contains sita, shikakai, these kind of things which are gentle and natural to your hair skin and your hairs also. So these are the things, and the most important part is your inner health. So your skin becomes dry because most of the time during the festive season, we don't take care of our water intake. So make sure that just post Holi, you should focus on your water intake, because dehydration also leads to dry skin. So make sure you take at least 12 glasses of water in a day. And as I have already mentioned, take 2 to 3 glasses of warm water along with lemon squeezed into it. So have that water also. And the things that you have asked, Shaina, that, what are the after effects? So most of the time it happens that, people face nausea after, having too much of fried and, food, which is very sugary. Then there is a lot of water retention also in the body. And, that sometimes people say that I feel very bloated, and there is a puffiness, swelling around the fingers or on the face. So that is also very commonly seen after the festive season. And to cut down that water retention, what we generally advise is to have a day which is salt free, you can say. Like, you have to cut down the sodium intake, because the property of sodium is basically it retains water in your body. So we need to cut down on the the table salt or the white salt that we are consuming. So what you can do, you can have a meal which does not contain any salt, at least for one day, so that that excessive water retention can, you can get rid of that excessive water retention. And along with that, there is an infusion that we advise, that is jasmine infusion. That also you can take 2 to 3 times in a day. That is also very effective to cure this water retention problem. So these are certain problems that people generally face after this festive season, and these things you can do to manage your problems.
Thank you, Dr. Reena. Yes, this is beautifully explained. Water is the solution for every problem that comes across the body. So yes, water is very important for the body, and we have been telling this in every webinar. Water is important aspect of our body. So we have to keep our body hydrated. So yes, moving forward, I have one question to Mr. Anil. So Mr. Santani, since आप कुवैत में हैं, so any issues you have, sorry, any issues you have faced so far from joining till date? Because there are many questions, and people are quite worried कि online services कैसे beneficial हो सकता है. They believe that physical service is most important, and they trust that physically, if you visit any place, then only you can be benefited. So I just wanted to know, have you faced any challenge so far from enrollment since that day to now, any kind of issue that you might have faced?
Yes, initially it was when I did the subscription, I waited almost for 10 days to get a subscription in the services because of some miscommunication or misunderstanding at your team. And then I had a very tough discussion with your customer service, and the customer, then I raised a complaint also on that, but then they realized and then they worked on that part. So after that, maybe first initial 5 or 10 days, everything was settled. Like since 2 weeks, I had not faced any issue with any of the services or any of the facilities.
Great. So, and you have also started using the app, I guess?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you are getting the diets on the app, right?
Yes.
Great. So are you facing any challenge using our app?
No.
Okay. So yes, initially there was miscommunication, so which we managed well. So obviously we understand there could be some unforeseen reasons that might happen. But then yes, the only thing that we believe is the solution. So we work on the solutions, and obviously the feedbacks given by the customers are very important for us. And we work on the feedbacks also, and we work towards the successful solutions. So yes, thank you for your feedback. And yes, we have worked and we have helped Mr. Sangani to come up that thing that has occurred. And we really apologize whatever happened in between. And thankfully we managed it well. So great. And yes, the diets ke bare mein I would like to ask. So the kind of diets that you're getting, is it easy to manage?
See, the overall diet, whatever people team is giving, is easy to manage if I'm in India. Some of the things I'm not able to get it in Kuwait because we are not getting all the stuff from India, whatever like herbal medicines and all this are not available in Kuwait. So this creating some confusion, like triphala or this moringa. All these things are not available in Kuwait. So I need to use maybe the compound form or something as in terms of the medicine, some form. So that's one part I'm seeing. Apart from that, sometimes the like the vegetables what you are using in India as per the season, which is not available here. So we need to do some deviation or something on the diet plan. But honestly, your doctors are very good who are managing the things based on the availability, not as the based on their plan. So that's a good thing I see.
Right. So yes, diets are being discussed and basis the availability changes are being done. So it's not that they have suggested something that you have to use it. That means you have to use it and manage it from anywhere. So no problem. So just wanted to, yes, whatever is available, the kind of suggestions are being given by the doctors, which is quite good, and availability is the thing that we understand, and basis that changes are being done. So I'll come to Dr. Reena regarding the topic that we would want to discuss. आपने वाटर इनटेक की बात करी थी. Then let's come to generally एक question भी आता है कि fried. Generally, Indian festivals में people do choose to fry things very frequently. So what could be the alternative? Should we go like oil, जैसे कुछ लोग oil में olive oil use करते हैं, mustard oil use करते हैं. What is your suggestion? कि हमें क्या oil use करना चाहिए, which is healthy, and what could be the easiest way to keep ourselves healthy during this festive season?
Yeah. So first of all, the best way to manage the festive season is to have a portion control. So even if you are taking something which is high on sugar or which is fried, so make sure there has to be some sort of a portion control to that. Second thing, try to choose options which are not deep fried or the things which are baked and which contains less of sugar in it. But yes, of course, during the festive season, nobody wants to want to restrict themselves to the diet. So the only thing that we suggest to our clients also is to manage the portion control, like do not overeat this kind of food. That has to be managed during the time of festive season. And instead of having food which contains a lot of sugar or refined, try to opt for the options which are slightly like less in oil and which are baked, and they are not made up of refined flour. So like you can choose the options which are made up of coconut, which are made of the sweets which are made up of besan or carrot. Some vegetables are also used to make different kind of sweets. So those things can be, one can take those things. And similarly for any kind of snacks, if you are having, so try to pick the snacks which are baked, which are grilled, sort of a thing. So those options are much better.
Great. Thank you so much, Dr. Reena. So yes, one should avoid deep frying. Every oil has a different property and we should be taking care of it. So weather change हो रहा है, Dr. Reena. Holi is the point wherein weather का transition start हो जाता है from winter to summer. So what should be the precaution कि इस early stage में how should we keep ourselves healthy?
Yeah, so first thing in summers is, as in our webinars, we generally focus on water. So that is very, very important for all the viewers who are watching this. Because most of the time, because of dehydration, a person might feel headache, they might feel cramps in the legs, they might feel a lot of dryness in the body, constipation. So just because of less water intake, a person can get many silent symptoms, which they feel could be because of any deficiency, or it could be because of some other issue. But the only thing that first thing that you have to make sure that your water should be you should have enough of water during the day. Second thing, during the summers, it is very important to incorporate a lot of salads in your diet, because summer is a time when in season also these things are available. Like you get a lot of cucumber at that time, You get a lot of greens also, sometimes like lettuce you can have, and all those things. So most important is try to stick to the seasonal vegetables of your area which are available. So that we generally suggest to our clients. And second thing, in summers, it is very important to cut down on the food, which is a lot of acidic, like caffeinated drinks. So try to cut down on the drinks, like excessive intake of tea and coffee should be avoided. And the most important thing is the food which contains preservatives or any kind of chemical should also be avoided at this time. So try to stick to the natural homemade food in the summers, and avoid food which is from outside, because that makes a lot of difference. So once in a blue moon, even if you are having something from outside, make sure next day you should follow a plan which is sort of a detox for you. So that you should follow. And in summers, the second thing that you have to incorporate, there are certain herbs which has cooling effect in your body. For example, things which are available in your kitchen, like fennel seeds are there. So what you can do, you can soak fennel seeds, 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds in a glass of water, and in the morning you can take that water. Or you can do, there are coriander seeds that also you can soak in the water, 1 teaspoon in a glass of water, and that water you can consume in the morning. So all these herbs, they have a very cooling effect in your body. So naturally, like if you want in the summers, if you want that effect in your body, you can stick to these herbs. These are very good for your body. So these things you can consume, and try to avoid the spices, like excessive intake of black pepper or ginger. These things you should cut down during the summers, because it creates a lot of heat in your body. So try to cut down on these herbs and incorporate a lot of herbs which are going to give some cooling effect to your body.
Great. Thank you, Dr. Reena. That was a wonderful suggestion. So since weather is changing, a very good suggestion has come from Dr. Reena. We should definitely incorporate in our daily lives. So आप किचन में, जैसे मिस्टर अनिल ने कहा कि बहुत सारे herbs हैं जो कि available नहीं होते हैं. So these are the kitchen herbs which is available in everybody's kitchen. So we can easily manage with these kitchen herbs. It's not necessary that we purchase from outside. So our kitchen is the best medicinal point wherein you can use all those herbs which is readily available in our kitchen, and definitely we can be benefited, just that we are not aware of it. So we are here to create awareness how you can use your kitchen for your herbs. So very good suggestion, Dr. Reena. I'm really glad to be a part of this webinar. So I have one question. I have one customer from Saudi Arabia. He's diabetic and his age is 34 and height is 5.3 and his weight is 100 plus. And his job is on system, of course, sitting job hai. So he's asking how should he manage the weight? What could be the easy option?
See, if your job is sedentary and the lifestyle is sedentary, which is, nowadays the problem with everyone, and if you're not getting enough time to do a lot of physical activity, so the only thing that you can manage is your diet, the food that you are having in your day-to-day life. So that is the only thing that he can manage as of now. And if he is diabetic, he has to make sure that his doctor must have also advised him to manage the weight also, because that is also a very crucial and critical part. Am I audible, Shaina?
Yes, Dr. Reena. You're audible.
Yeah. So for him, I would suggest him there are a few tips that I would like to give. Like first thing is stick to the whole grains, and cut down on all the food which is made up of refined flour. Like there are biscuits, breads, and pastas, all those things. The junk food or the bakery food, which contains a lot of refined flour. So it is very important for a diabetic patient to cut down on the refined flour preparation and stick to the whole grains, wherein you can have whole wheat, you can have oats, quinoa, jowar, bajra, and different grains you can incorporate in the diet. And second thing, I would suggest him to keep the dinners a little lighter in comparison to your lunch, and try to take some protein options for dinner, because Protein options are, make you very, these options are very filling and you don't feel hungry after having a protein along with a salad or vegetables at night. So that is going to help you. Rest, like basis on your body type, basis on your current sugar levels, the things will be advised to you. So as of now, just if you are not able to do any physical activity and you wanted to at least have some results, so just stick to whole grains, and in your dinners, just replace it your carbohydrates with protein. So that is also going to help you.
Thank you, Dr. Reena. So I hope Mr. Manzoor आपके question का answer हो गया है. And moreover, recommendation is go for a good diet plan which contains good amount of protein, good amount of carbohydrate which is required, and stick to whole grain. And obviously, diabetics के लिए it's very necessary that after every small interval, छोटे mini meals आप consume करें, and that should be healthy, like Dr. Reena suggested. And definitely you should go for a good diet plan, which will help once your weight is up to the mark, because 100 plus is alarming sign. So yes, of course, you should switch to a good diet plan. And once everything is in control, you can manage on your way. And because diet plan is the way to lifestyle change. So you can choose to go for it. So, and Dr. Reena, going forward, going further in this topic, so I would request you to talk little about the diet plan Vedic app that we have, what all facilities it has, and how people can benefit from our app.
So yeah, so this is the Vedic app, Vedic diet app, and this app has a facility wherein you can, have your Prakriti analysis. So as we have discussed in our last sessions also that, it is very important to know your Prakriti, whether it is Vata, Pitta and Kapha. And basis on that only you need to decide like what kind of food you should take. So on this app, you can, always check your Prakriti, and we have certain free diet plans also for the users on this app. The most important thing on this app is it has a lot of recipes available. So you can, see those recipes and you can incorporate those recipes in your routine because these recipes are healthy and it is very good for your skin, hair, and for the lifestyle diseases also. Apart from that, there are many other features. There are health blogs and there are health videos on the website on this app that you can go through. And this this app also has a feature wherein you can compare the food. Like if you are going out and you want to compare food groups, like what is the better option out of the food that you are getting outside. On the health scale from 1 to 10, you can be easily compare those food here. And there are many other things like you can book your blood test. We have tie up with various labs, so you can book your blood test also over here. And you can connect with us through this app. So this is the app that we have with a lot of features that you can explore once you download this app.
Thank you, Dr. Reena. It was quite informative, and Mr. Manzoor कह रहे हैं कि उन्हें भूख बहुत ज़्यादा लगती है. So, any suggestion कि इस type की भूख को handle करने के लिए what can be done in between meals?
Yeah, see, it is very important to have your 3 meals proper, like your breakfast should be proper, your lunch and dinner. And there has to be something in between mid-morning and in the evening time. Because most of the time what we have seen that morning till evening people starve themselves because they wanted to follow a diet. So they don't take their proper meals. Like instead of 2 chapatis, they take just 1 chapati. Sometimes they skip their breakfast also and they just take an apple or something, then they just take 1 chapati for lunch, and by the evening and dinner time, like they're extremely hungry, and then dinner is the largest meal actually they're having in the whole day, which is the wrong way of having your food. So even if you want to have a breakfast, it should be a complete breakfast. Like you can choose oats, you can use muesli, you can take egg whites or a besan chila, have something substantial for the breakfast. And the mid-morning also, you can have lemon water, you can have nuts, roasted seeds, and have something that is required in the mid morning. Then lunch, you should also take your proper lunch. Do not skip any of these meals. Similarly, for the evening time, have some snacks, some fruits you can have, some green tea, jasmine tea, almonds you can have, some roasted snacks you can have in the evening. And then try to have something light in dinner. Okay, it has to be in a reverse thing. Generally, people take the dinner as the largest meal of the day, but it should be in the reverse direction. And if I'm saying light meal, it doesn't mean that you should have lesser quantity in the dinner. No. Light means you can pick any protein option, like you can have paneer, you can have some dal also, you can have, if you're a non-vegetarian, you can have egg, you can have chicken also at that time. And have lot of fruit, you can say salads and vegetables at that time. Okay, so if we are saying that you have to take your proper meal, which means it should have enough of quantity of vegetable and salad into it. And do not starve, because it is very important to have your proper meals, and it should be filling also, whether it is chapati or carbohydrate, or whether it is some protein in your diet. So you have to make sure that there should be enough of quantity when you are having your meals, and you should not feel that you're still hungry after having your lunch or after having your dinner. So that kind of feeling you should not have after having your meals.
Thank you, Dr. Reena. What a wonderful suggestion. Yes, Mr. Manzoor, अब भूखा रहने की जरूरत नहीं है. You can choose better options to keep your stomach full and also healthy. So I will definitely arrange a call from your counselor, and you can discuss your health issues with her, and definitely we can proceed further. So I have one more question, Dr. Reena, and before I proceed, Mr. Santani ने भी अपने ऐप की बहुत अच्छी तारीफ करी है, that this app is quite helpful. So thank you, Mr. Santani. And yes, Dr. Reena, I have one question. If a person is pitta prakriti ka, so इस weather change में पित्ता वाले क्या अपना ख्याल रखें? Because वाता में generally water intake हम बढ़ा सकते हैं, अपने आप को hydrated feel करा सकते हैं. How should pitta prakriti people should take care of themselves?
See, Pitta is basically the fire element of your body, and yes, in comparison to Vata and Kapha, it is very important for a Pitta personalities to take care of their body type in this weather. So the most important thing that they can incorporate in their diet is vegetable juices, because at this time it has a very cooling effect on your body. Like there is petha, that the juice you can have, cucumber you can have in terms of vegetable juice. You can put some amla into it, that is also very beneficial. So the seasonal vegetables which are available. So normally, like in Pitta Prakriti, we suggest to have food which is alkaline, as I have told you, to balance the effect of the fire element in the body. Second thing, that Pitta Prakriti, people should focus more on the raw things, like, raw fruits they can have in enough of quantities. And second thing is the salad. During the summers for Pitta Prakriti, especially if we say, like normally we avoid during the weight loss programs, we generally avoid food which is sweet in taste, like mangoes and banana. But here there is certain leverage that we can give to Pitta Prakriti patients, because sweet food is actually Pitta pacifying. But yes, again, we have to take the food in moderation. So in summers, we offer our clients, if they have a Pitta Prakriti, like 1 or 2 slices of mango they can have, or they can have a banana also in the summer. So those things they can incorporate, like now watermelon will also be there. But yes, as I have told you, it is very important to maintain the portion size. So these are the things that a Pitta Prakriti patient should incorporate.
Thank you, Dr. Reena. So yes, basis the request, I have shared the website link. Whoever is planning to join or planning to see any information can log into our website, which is www.drshikha.sharma.com. So you can visit this website, and if you want to get health tips, if you want to see health videos, if you want to see recipes, and if you want to join, you can definitely visit our website and get benefited from here. I have one more question. Okay. So there is one customer who says that she tends to gain weight very fast, but then not able to lose that fastly. So what could be the suggestion? What is the body type maybe, and what is the reason behind this?
Yeah, see, it is very important not to focus only on weight, because it is basically the lifestyle modification. Because most of the time, what we have seen, people follow some crash diet, or they follow something which is not a long lasting solution. So our focus should not be on the weight loss. Basically, our focus should be on to have a healthy lifestyle and to change the eating habits, because that is the only way to have a sustainable weight loss journey, wherein later on also you would be able to maintain this weight. So I would suggest her to follow a healthy diet and healthy lifestyle to lose weight. Because if you follow something which is crash, like sometimes we have seen people, they stop eating chapatis, they stop eating proteins, and they stick to only vegetables, salad, fruit, these kind of things. So in such cases, you can lose weight, but the moment you start eating your normal food, all the weight it comes back. Okay, so that is not the right way. So the right way of losing weight is to eat a healthy and nutritious diet and eat the food which is right according to your body type. So in this way, if you are following the journey and inculcating healthy eating habits, then it becomes easier for you to maintain that weight.
Okay. So she also says that she got ligament tear. So what precaution should she take?
Yeah, it is basically an injury. So I think she should rest and take a proper diet, so that there is no nutritional deficiencies at that time.
Thank you, Dr. Reena. So I have one more question. What could be the possible solutions for hair fall during this season?
See, there are n number of reasons for the hair fall, out of which the most common is the lack of proteins in the diet, especially if you are a vegetarian. So most of the time we have seen that people are having very less quantity of protein in the diet. So increase your protein intake. So when we say protein, which means you can take paneer, soya, pulses, legumes you can have. And if you are non-vegetarian, then of course chicken, fish, egg, these are the sources of protein. So try to incorporate more of proteins in your diet. The second reason could be stress. So if with stress also, we have seen many people having this problem. So for that we would suggest you to indulge in some sort of a breathing exercises or yoga, or some sort of a meditation to de-stress yourself. Third thing could be because of low hemoglobin, like people who are anemic, they also have this hair fall problem. So you should increase your iron intake in terms of, you can eat not a lot of leafy vegetables, leafy greens in your diet. Then there are certain fruits that you can also incorporate, like pomegranate, you can have beetroot. So all these things you can have in the diet. So it is very important to know what is the cause behind the hair fall, and basis on that, you should incorporate the food and the supplements in your diet.
So thank you, Dr. Reena. Yes, knowing your body type is equally important. Basis that and the conditions that Dr. Reena suggested कि stress वाला hair fall है, या sleepless night वाला hair fall है, या deficiency के through hair fall है. So you have to understand yourself, and basis that precaution can be taken and that can be implemented. So I have another question. Since we had talked about Vata, we had talked about Pitta. So kapha is left. So what should be done? What precautions to be taken by a kapha prakriti people during this season?
Yeah, see, kapha prakriti people, they have a very sluggish metabolism, you can say, and they have a lot of water retention problems, and their tendency to put on weight is very fast. So during this weather, I would suggest kapha people, because in summers you can do some sort of a physical activities, which we generally see that in winters people are not able to do. that. So for Kapha Prakriti people, we generally suggest them to incorporate some sort of a physical activity. It could be dancing, it could be going for a walk, doing some yoga exercises, or anything like, but some sort of a physical activity is required for Kapha individuals. And because they have a lot of water retention, so we suggest them to have their dinners max by 7. And there should not be any salt intake after 7 o'clock, because otherwise the next day they have again this water retention problem. Apart from that, because they have sluggish metabolism, so as I have told you, for detoxification we give them Triphala, which is available in the form of capsule or powder. And if you're not getting Triphala, then even if you are getting amla powder, that also we give them, or in the form of capsule we give them. So they need some sort of a detoxification in the body. And yes, the physical activity is very much required for a Kapha individual.
Thank you, Dr. Reena. So it was a nice suggestion, and since we have almost covered all the 3 body types, so it is very important that you should know your body type. And whoever is interested in knowing the body type, you can visit our website. It's almost there. You can do your health assessment there. You should, and basis that you can know your body type and you can take precautions according to it. And whoever is planning to join, they can consult their health consultants and you can take tips from them. And if you have any other doubts, you can further talk to them, and definitely you can be a part of this journey, health journey, and we'll be able to do the lifestyle change for you. And hopefully we are able to help each other. And it was a nice session by Dr. Reena. Dr. Reena, it was a wonderful time that you shared such a good information to all of us. And definitely people will be benefited by the suggestions given by you.
Thank you, Shani.
Yeah, thank you for taking your time. And I would like to thank all the guests and audience who have participated and are patiently listening to us. So you can definitely take benefit from the tips that are being given by Dr. Reena, and you can implement in your lifestyle. You can make the lifestyle changes, and you can start from your kitchen. So the kitchen is the first place wherein you can start your health journey and you can keep yourself fit. And if you need any expert suggestion, definitely we welcome you all to be a part of this health journey. And thank you for taking out your time. And we'll be definitely back with another topic so that we can help each other and we can spread health awareness to all of us. So thank you so much for your time, and